as well as fairness. If we had these principles thriving in the country, to enable a citizen, first of all, demand for accountability. Because the collapse is not only at institutional level. We have a collapse at the level of citizenry. The citizenry in Uganda are more comfortable with taking a back seat. And maybe, to some extent, being governed as subjects as compared to citizens. Because if you look at the level of active citizenry in this country, it has gone down. The levels of civic competence in this country, the elite don't want anything to do with governance. They are comfortable living their corporate lives. The few that can dare, we know the challenges of shrinking civic space, challenges against investigative journalists like yourself, challenges against activists and the closure of NGOs. So we have that challenge of lack of a critical mass of the citizenry to demand for accountability. The second level of collapse that we need to fix are the institutions. If you look at the institutions that are intended to check the people in power, we have a total decline at parliamentary level. I don't know whether we should even think of another name to give to the current parliament. I know that it prides itself in passing laws, some of which will be challenged at multiple levels at constitutional court, like the Computer Misuse Amendment Act of 2022. We have the Pension Act, where they wanted to increase the contribution of government that the president has pushed back on, but I know they will pass it, and once they pass it the second time, then the president has no choice whether he assents to the bill or not. It becomes law automatically, and it will pass because they are interested in enriching themselves other than improving the welfare of the citizenry. We have generally a parliament where the speaker and deputy speaker act as government chief whip and government deputy chief whip, forgetting that they are a principal institution to check the functioning of the executive. So the conduct of the speaker and deputy speaker does not give people confidence in an institution called parliament, able to discharge its functions as enshrined under 79 of the Constitution. We have another level of collapse at judiciary. We can see the crisis with the Chief Justice, who is an embodiment of justice in the country. He has 2 petitions against his name in a subordinate court known as the Constitutional Court. And it creates problem for the judges of the Constitutional Court to sit and adjudicate on the conduct of their boss and the head of judiciary. For me, that is a demonstration of the collapse of judiciary in this country under the leadership of His Lordship, Justice Owinyi-Dolo. I think he has failed, and he's failing this country, because judiciary, when everything else fails, it is the last step for citizens to seek redress. And when you have it collapsing, then it shows that an aggrieved citizen who cannot get proper representation in parliament has nowhere else to run, because the judiciary cannot offer that redress. The judiciary is no longer a backstop for checks and balances in the country.